Hi guys, let's go down here to find the next pattern. Wow, I seem to have no voice this morning. Oh well, you'll have to just live with it. Ironwork Loops. So this one has two different alternatives. There's the Ironworks Loops and the Ironworks C's. Depending on how you want to draw it, you end up with the same pattern at the end. Let me show you. I'll get you closer. Maybe. You're aiming for this one. But this one, the Ironwork Loops, you start with the circle with these 4 arms, right? And then you go around and you make loop-de-loops all the way around like that. And I know in the group we were discussing when she created this that was a little challenging. So she also came up with this as an alternative way to draw it, which is the same arm sticking out, but instead of doing the loop-de-loops, just doing this part and then coming back and doing the loops as a separate step. And it ends up being the same pattern. See how that is there? And then this is here. It's the same pattern. So I'm not sure which way I want to go, but that's the pattern here. So I'm gonna click on it. If my phone changes, maybe not. Okay. So here's the first step, circle with the 4 arms. Here's the second step, is to do these loop-de-loops. And then the third step is to connect these loop-de-loops here and here. And then if you want, you can use a variation. Instead of connecting them smooth, you can connect them with a bumpy shape to make it more heart-like. Either of those will work. And then she did it here in this artwork, in the middle of there, and then with a lot of fun colors right there. So, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Haven't decided. I'm going to turn on my light. It's dark in here today. We are actually having rain. It's been a long time since we've had measurable rain. Like, I don't even remember when was the last day we had measurable rain. So, that's kind of exciting. Just going to do one right in the middle, I think. So I don't need my pencil. Okay. So no matter which one I do, the first step is going to be to do a circle. And from that circle, arms. Going both directions like that. This one seems a little short. Make it a little bit longer. Okay. And then, actually, you know what? I think I want to make this bigger. Do I want to make it bigger? I just made it kind of small. I feel like I want it bigger. Let me make my arms a little longer. Like that. That's better. Now, you want to come up, up. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. It does take a bit of concentration. But you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Something like that. And then we can connect these guys with a loop like that. And then it connects this one to that one. And I like her sample where it's connecting this one to this one with a bump like that. And now, embellish as you will. Which I think I'm going to do some auras around here. I'm going to leave it like that. I do like, on her sample, she's got some fescue or little bits coming out of there. I always like that. You guys know me, I like this. I like that shape. Oop. I like making organic shapes. They're my favorites. And so when I can add an organic shape to a more structured pattern, I like to do that. Oh, I like that much better. That makes me happy. Okay, so now let's put the name. Sign it. And do a little shading. Let's see. Let's answer a question, shall we? Have you ever eaten a pierogi? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Let me look it up and see what it is, and then I can tell you if I've eaten it before. P-E-R-O-G-I. That didn't catch my finger. E-R-O-G-I. Search. What is it? It's a dumpling type of dish. It's a Polish dumpling made... No, I don't think I have. So that answers that question. I don't think I have. Looks like something I would enjoy. Let's start with that. Okay, next question. Favorite type of fruit pie? I don't like fruit pies, so I don't have a favorite type. I'm not much of a pie person at all, even though our family is really enjoys our sweets. Pie has never really been one of the things. So, I mean, I guess if I had to absolutely, you know, that you were being forced to eat a pie, I guess apple would probably be the one that I would pick, but none of them are my favorite. I don't have a favorite pie. That was easy. Some of these questions are quick. Occupations you wanted to be when you were a kid. I wanted to be a teacher. And I got so far as to going to college to be a teacher and graduated with my bachelor's degree in... It's not an education. You don't get a bachelor's degree in education. You get a liberal studies degree. So I know a little bit about a lot of subjects and not anything specific about anything, which is what a liberal studies degree does. And I was going to be a teacher, and I got all the way... You have to get all the way through that before you go into student teaching. And once I got to student teaching, I discovered in practical, real life, I hated it. I did. I just hated it. And That is not what I expected at all. I had been dreaming about being a teacher my whole life. And then when I got to that point, it wasn't the kids that I hated. It was the administration. It was parents. It was the whole bureaucracy. I just hated it. Hated it. So I didn't go any further. I did not get my teaching credential, and that's when I just I took a step back, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my life. And I was walking through the mall, and they were looking for seasonal help for retail job, and I just went ahead and applied. I have no idea really why I did that. I thought, well, I can do this, you know. And I had done retail work when I was in high school, and I liked it. It was okay. You know, there's frustrations in it, like in every job, but it was something I enjoyed doing. So I took this retail job as a temporary position, Christmas help. And then I stayed for a little while. And then when summer came around, my husband's family had planned this big family vacation for the summer. They always do family vacation together, and I thought that was absolutely awesome. And it was it before we were married? I don't remember now. Was it before we were married? Yeah, it might have been the summer before we got married. We were engaged, but we hadn't gotten married yet. Anyways, I wanted to go on this vacation, and they wouldn't let me go for the duration, and said that I couldn't ask for that much time off. And so I just quit. No, this job isn't that important. It's just a simple retail job in the mall. Was no big deal, right? So I quit. I went on my vacation. I enjoyed myself. Happened to be going through the mall again the next October, and stopped in to say hi to my friends from where I used to work, and the manager said, "You want to come back?" And I said, "Okay, I'll come back." And I've been there ever since. So it's like 35 years, no. So I guess we had been married because have I been there 35 years? No, I haven't been there 35 years. I've been there 30 years. So we've been married. We had been married for a couple of years at that point. Now that I think about it. But anyways, so I'm still there. My job has changed quite a bit since then. My the business has changed quite a bit since then. We've been bought and sold several times, but I'm still there. So anyway, that's where my career path went. Wasn't my plan, and I wasn't planning on staying. After I had my son, I was only working part-time, and then my husband got laid off, and I went full-time, and I'm staying full-time, and that's where I've been, because I'm the one who has the insurance. Insurance is very important, people. Work for your insurance. It's necessary. Okay, so I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a great day, and I'll be back. Bye-bye.